Hello everyone, and welcome. In this video, we're going to explore how to integrate real-time weather data into your Crestron Home ecosystem. To achieve this, we'll be using the WeatherAPI cloud service, which provides accurate real-time weather data for virtually any corner of the globe. In order to use weather data in your project, the first step is to create an account on the WeatherAPI website. For this video, we'll be using the free plan since our driver generates approximately 15,000 API calls per month, and as we can see, the free tier allows up to 1 million monthly requests at no cost. However, if you plan to use this driver across multiple projects or devices, I highly recommend reviewing the available pricing plans to determine which one best suits your needs based on your actual API usage. Once your WeatherAPI account is ready, go to your dashboard and generate an API key. This key will later be used in the driver configuration. Now let's move into the Crestron Home Setup app and add the driver to our project. First, select the room where you want to install the driver, then navigate to the driver section, choose Weather, followed by Onyo Interactive, and finally, select the WeatherAPI driver. After clicking the plus button, you'll be prompted to name the driver. Once you confirm, you'll be taken to the configuration screen where we need to input a few key parameters. First, enter your license key for the driver. This license can be purchased through our store and generated via our licensing web application. You can find a full video walkthrough for the licensing process in the video description below. Next, paste in the API key you received from WeatherAPI. Then we move on to the location coordinates field. Here, enter the latitude and longitude of the location for which you want weather data. In our case, we're entering the coordinates for Porto. It's important to enter the coordinates in the correct format, using a comma as the separator and including the correct positive or negative sign where needed. As an alternative, you may also enter the name of a city. However, because many cities share the same name, we strongly recommend using coordinates to avoid any ambiguity. Unlike city names, coordinates are always unique. The following three fields allow you to define the preferred units for temperature, speed, and pressure. By default, all are set to US-based imperial units, but you can switch them according to your region. On the next page, you can choose whether the weather tile should be visible inside the Crestron Home app. If you prefer not to display it, the driver can still be used entirely in the background, functioning as a data trigger for automation. For example, you could configure a rule that disables the irrigation system when rain is detected. Once the driver is added to your system, let's take a quick look at how it appears in the Crestron Home app. As you can see, the driver displays a rich set of weather data, providing a live snapshot of outdoor conditions. To make full use of this driver's power, go to the Actions and Events section inside the Setup app. This is where you'll find all the programmable actions and conditions available. For this demonstration, we'll create two simple automations. First, when the outside temperature rises above 25 degrees Celsius, we'll send a push notification to remind the user to stay hydrated. Second, if the temperature drops below 5 degrees, we'll notify the user to dress warmly. These are, of course, very basic examples, but they show how conditional automation based on live weather data can be both helpful and intuitive. And that brings us to the end of this short tutorial on integrating the WeatherAPI driver. As always, we love hearing your feedback. If there are any features you would like to see added to this driver, please let us know. We're happy to improve it further based on your needs. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.